Moimoi is one of Nigerian delicacy that is made out of beans. It's called beans pudding. You can either make this moimoi by soaking the beans, washing it and removing the beans jacket, or by removing the beans jacket when the beans is still dry and then grinding it. And that was exactly how I got the beans flour that I use for this moimoi. Yes, I do have beans flour at home because for my convenience, because it's not every time I'll have the time to pound or mash my beans to remove the jacket, soak it, grind it, and as well make moimoi or akara with it. So what I do sometimes is I wash the beans by removing the jacket, dry it and grind it into flour, or I take it to the engine and ask them to remove the jacket while it's dry and then grind it for my own convenience. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Apex Global Kitchen. In today's video I'll be showing you and teaching you how to make beans pudding, which is popularly and locally known as moimoi in Nigeria. Yeah, this is widely accepted in Nigeria. This is one of our food, one of our delicacies, which you can prepare either in low quality or in high quality, depends on your convenience, your choice, and however anyway you want to make it. So today I want to make this exotic beans pudding moimoi in my own little way. Guys, you can see all the ingredients I'll be needing to make this beans pudding moimoi. All right, I have with me the dry fish, which you can substitute with crayfish. I have the powdered, that is the beans flour already grinded, the pepper, the oil, tomatoes, the seasoning, the onions and pepper. Yes, so guys, right now I'm doing all the processes that is required to make this moimoi. Yes, right now I'm pounding the pepper and onions. I've already taken care of the dry fish. I've removed the bones, that is the boning it, and soaking it with water, and I'll be washing it as well. And also I've taken care of the cutting of tomatoes. Yeah, this is the dry fish I'll be using. So I debone it, use salt to wash it properly, and also keep it aside. The onions is already cut and pounded with the pepper as well, and these are the seasoning powders and cubes I'll be using for this moimoi. Guys, you can as well make use of your own ingredients. You must not use my own ingredient, but the process still have to be the same. So right now I want to fry the red palm oil as well as the ground oil mixed together. So right now I'm taking some seasoning which I'll be using to continue the work. So the red oil is already hot, so I pour the ground oil and pour the chopped onions. As you can see in the video, pour the chopped onions and mix properly. Right now I'll be pouring the seasoning powders into the frying oil on the fryer, and this will be giving my mama a very nice aroma in the kitchen while it's cooked, and also a very nice taste. So this is my beans powder, and this beans powder is only but 3 cups of beans powder. So at this point I'm just doing multitasking and multi-working myself here. I'm taking care of the frying as well as taking care of the pudding as well, although I have a helping hand in the kitchen. My kids are there and they are helping me. So right now I've already poured the tomatoes, the chopped tomatoes, into the oil and mix, and it's still cooking on the fire. So right now I'm pouring all water into the 3 cups of beans flour and I mix it properly. Please be sure not to over pour your water. So right now you can see I'm doing double things at a time. So I've already taken care of the tomatoes, frying on the pot, pour the seasoning powders, and I'm also putting some seasoning powders here. But be sure not to over season your moimoi, you won't like the outcome. So whatever I'm putting in this beans pudding, this like mixture, I'm not putting everything in this sachet. As you can see, I still remain some inside the sachet which I'll be using for some other things. It's not as if I'm putting everything, but I really need to get those tastes. Then you can see I just pour the dry fish and the dry pepper, the pepper pounded with onion inside this mixture. Wow, this is going to be wow. And now I'm pouring in the fried tomatoes, onions, and some seasoning. And I really forgot that I'm supposed to divide this fried tomatoes, that is this paste, into two, and keep some that I'll be using to cook little meat which I'll be using to serve this dish. But then, since I've already poured everything, let it just be like that. I'll still make something out of it. Since the oil is not enough, I just put in this little groundnut oil into this mixture, and make sure I didn't leave anything waste. So I have to pour water into that pot and rinse it and pour it back into the moimoi mixture, because I just noticed that it needed a little water. So guys, I have to test it to see if my seasoning is okay. If it's not okay, I'll be adding, but at this moment is very okay. So this is time for me to portion into my white leather. This white leather is a little too small because it's not the usual moimoi leather we used to have at home, but since it's a little too small and a little too light, I have to double the leather. And you can see my daughter helping me out because it's very small, and see the way I have to tie it. I portion it little by little because it don't have to be too big so that it will done. And one thing about this powder, that is this powdered moimoi, powdered beans moimoi, is that it comes out with a strong texture like okpa, because it's not freshly made like washing, soaking, and grinding. So whenever you are making this, you don't have to make too much. Anyway, it depends on the size of your family, and you don't have to make it too strong. Mixture should to be too strong, because if the mixture is too strong, you will not enjoy it. So I tied the first leather. It was as if I wasn't getting the style, so I have to change the style now to a different kind of time so that it will not go and open inside the pot. At this point, I already have my hot water boiling on the stove, because I have to put it inside hot water while cooking it. You can see. So make sure you do this so that your moimoi will be properly cooked. So with these 3 cups of beans flour, I was able to get 10 pieces of this portion of moimoi. You get it. So if you are looking for the measurement, it's just this. You can get 10 out of these 3 cups in these sizes. So at this moment, I'm frying the plantain, which I'll be using to serve this moment. That is our dinner tonight. So at some point, I have to turn it and check if it is ready, and it's ready, guys. Can you see how sumptuous it's looking? It came out so nice, so fine, and at this point, my kitchen is already smelling so good. You can see, guys, it's looking like okpa, like I said. Actually, you can try to only make use of ground oil for this. You can see how I've served it, and it was looking so demure. Moimoi with plantain and with some meat, some protein, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Apes Global Kitchen. Please like, share, and subscribe.